12 stop everything. Lumenfield just erupted with breaking news, and one fact is already shaking the Emerald City 75.9%. A rookie safety is creating earthquakes on defense. A linebacker captain just returned from injury, and a violent runner with a Pro Bowl pedigree just signed his name to fortify the backfield. Sources confirmed it late last night. And here's the first payoff, that 75.9% pressure rate. It's the highest defensive back blitz success rate in the entire NFL. And Seattle's defense is about to get even more dangerous. If you create earthquakes louder than you breathe and want the Rams to feel every tremor, hit like and subscribe right now. We start with the injury report that has the 12th man roaring with confidence. Stay locked. There's a double cliffhanger at the end that involves Minnesota and Los Angeles. The locker room went quiet Thursday afternoon. Trainers exchanged glances. Coaches held clipboards a little tighter. One name missing from practice all week had the entire building holding its breath. The question everyone whispered, would the defensive captain be ready for the Vikings? The answer just dropped. Ernest Jones IV is back in business, full participant in practice, Thursday and Friday, 0 limitations. All systems go for Sunday's home showdown against Minnesota. This isn't just a linebacker returning from a knee injury. This is the vocal leader, the cerebral on-field signal caller, the heartbeat of one of the league's best defenses, walking back into the war room ready to command. Jones missed last week's win over Tennessee, and while the defense still dominated, you could feel the absence of his voice, his pre-snap adjustments, his ability to diagnose plays before they even develop. Now he's back, and the Vikings' offense just got a whole lot more complicated. But here's the deeper layer. Seattle's injury report for Week 13 is almost spotless. Only running back George Haney and rookie defensive lineman Riley Mills are ruled out. Helene will miss multiple weeks with a hamstring injury, and Mills is still ramping up after tearing his ACL in his final college game with Notre Dame, so he hasn't even suited up yet. The one questionable player is safety Ty Okata, who did limited work with an oblique injury. If Okata can't go, expect Dean Anthony Bell to start, and Quandre Diggs might not even need to be elevated from the practice squad. Kenneth Walker, no game designation. Lucinosu, no game designation. Everyone else ready to roll. Meanwhile, the Vikings won't have quarterback J.J. McCarthy or rookie left guard Donovan Jackson, and left tackle Christian Darrisaw is questionable. Max Bromer's first career start at quarterback could be without his left tackle or guard, and he's walking into the loudest building in football with a Seahawks defense that just got its captain back. Do you think Ernest Jones being healthy makes Seattle's defense top 3 in the NFL right now? Drop your ranking below. And if you believe the 12th man is about to create another seismic event on Sunday, smash that like button and let Vikings fans know what's coming. But as critical as Jones's return is, the next story is even more explosive. Because while Seattle fortifies the middle, a rookie safety is doing something the league has never seen at this rate. And it's turning him into a legitimate defensive Rookie of the Year candidate. Keep watching. 51 blitzes, 43 pressures, 75.9% success rate, the highest defensive back blitz pressure rate in the entire NFL. The architect behind this chaos, a rookie safety who's starting to look like Mike McDonald's new version of Kyle Hamilton. The name, Nick and Worry. And here's why this number is absolutely ridiculous. When the Seattle Seahawks traded 2 picks to select Emin and Warari 35th overall in the 2025 NFL Draft, they did so with the expectation of acquiring a playmaker at every level of their defense. The former South Carolina star was compared to Hamilton, the highest-paid safety in NFL history, even before he put on a Seahawks uniform. But being used as a free hitter, an untouched blitzing defender who collapses pockets from multiple angles, is a wrinkle that's turning Emin Worry into a legitimate weapon. Analysis from Doug Farrar of Athlon Sports shows that Mike McDonald's crew has sent a defensive back on 51 blitzes this season with 43 pressures. That 75.9% pressure rate isn't just good, it's pretty ridiculous. It's the highest rate of success with defensive back blitzes in the NFL. To put this in perspective, defensive coordinators blitz defensive backs on 0.53% of their snaps in 2022, 0.59% in 2023, 0.6% in 2024, and they've done so 0.61% of the time through Week 11 of the 2025 season. Seattle is not only doing it more, they're doing it better than anyone else. Worry blitzed 6 times during the 30-24 win over the Tennessee Titans in Week 12. He's attacking from deep, from the slot, from the linebacker level. He has the ideal multifaceted skill set for McDonald's sophisticated pressures, that full quarterbacks mess with protection and send rushers from multiple angles. Worry, for all the blitzing, has collected just half a sack during his debut campaign, but his contribution to how the Seahawks generate pressure sums up the collective approach behind one of football's toughest and most elaborate defenses. This is a defense ferocious and capable at all 3 levels. The defensive line is deep and dominant. The edges are gifted with athletes like Uchenna Nwosu and DeMarcus Lawrence still being disruptive. Ernest Jones IV acts as the vocal signal caller at linebacker. Devon Witherspoon's return at corner ensures accountability extends to the perimeter. There is talent everywhere, but multiplicity is the key. And Emery is the best example of a hybrid rover for a hybrid scheme. Do you think Nick Emery should be the front-runner for Defensive Rookie of the Year? Comment your top 3 droid candidates right now. And if you believe Seattle's defense is the most dangerous unit in the NFC, hit that like button and prove it. But while the defense is creating earthquakes, the offense just added a piece that has 12s, both excited and confused, because the running back committee just got more crowded. And the newest addition has a 2-word description from a former teammate that explains everything. Stay tuned, violent runner. That's how Kupp described him, a dangerous finisher with a Pro Bowl pedigree who just signed his name to join the Seattle Seahawks backfield, the player Cam Akers. And here's why this move is either genius or complete chaos. Despite Kenneth Walker being a much more productive runner and more dangerous receiver, Mike Macdonald has stubbornly kept giving playing time and carries to number 2 back Zach Charbonnet all season long. For the season, Walker averages 4.66 yards per carry to Charbonnet's 3.5, but despite playing 1 more game than his teammate, Walker has only 36 more carries. The running back workload distribution has been a bone of contention for fans all season. Macdonald claims there's a method to his madness, that fewer attempts by Walker now will have him fresher for the playoffs. But the 12s aren't buying it. And now this week, the Seahawks signed another former Pro Bowl runner to further crowd or complicate the situation. The signing of Akers makes sense in context. Walker is dealing with a slight injury, and number 3, running back George Halani missed practice this week with a strained hamstring and will miss multiple weeks. Former Los Angeles Rams teammate Cooper Kupp referred to Akers as a dangerous finisher and a violent runner. Akers' fast start in the NFL was derailed by a torn Achilles in 2021. Since then, he's bounced around from the Houston Texans, New Orleans Saints, and Minnesota Vikings. But when healthy, Akers brings a physical downhill running style that could complement Walker's explosiveness and Charbonnet's bruising power. The Seahawks' running game, which was ranked 31st through 8 games, has been improving lately. Through Week 12, Seattle is finding rhythm on the ground, and the addition of Akers could provide yet another boost if Macdonald uses him correctly. But here's the tension. Does adding a 3rd running back with significant experience help the offense, or does it just muddy the waters even more? Walker is the clear number 1 when healthy. Charbonnet has shown flashes, but hasn't been consistent. Now Akers enters the mix with something to prove after a career derailed by injury and inconsistency. The answer might lie in how McDonald deploys him. If Akers is used as a short yardage hammer or a change of pace back to spell Walker and Charbonnet, the move makes sense. If he starts eating into Walker's carries, the fan base will riot. Do you think Cam Akers signing helps or hurts the Seahawks' running game? Drop your honest take below. And if you believe Kenneth Walker should be getting 20-plus carries a game, hit like and let Mike McDonald know what the 12s want. But as important as the offense is, the real story is how all three of these moves combine to make Seattle one of the most dangerous teams in the NFC heading into the playoff stretch. The conclusion is next, and it involves a double cliffhanger you won't see coming. 3 stories, 1 earthquake. The defense gets its captain back. A rookie safety is posting the most ridiculous defensive back blitz pressure rate in NFL history. And a violent runner just joined the backfield to add another weapon to an offense finding its identity. Seattle doesn't rebuild, Seattle reloads. This franchise just made a statement to the entire NFC West. We're not hoping for the playoffs, we're hunting for a Super Bowl. Let's break down what this means. If the Seahawks execute on these 3 moves, the Rams' Super Bowl window is closing, the 49ers dynasty is crumbling, and the Cardinals are still years away. The West runs through Lumen,